Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at a pretty big announcement from Linkspreed. They're making a significant move into AI.
That's right.
We've got the details they released. And so for this deep dive, we want to dig into what this push means. Integrating AI into their Web4 and Trive platform.
Yeah, what does it actually mean for those platforms?
Exactly.
Yeah.
For their future, these sort of decentralized community networks they're building, and maybe most importantly, what it means for you, the people actually using them.
Definitely. So the headline is, Linkspreed has launched Linkspreed AI. It's basically a dedicated push to get AI woven into, well, everything across their Web4 and Trive products.
And the goals are pretty ambitious.
Yeah, I'd say so. They're talking about enhancing user experience, making operations smoother, and generally just making the whole ecosystem, more lively, more dynamic.
Okay, so let's break that down. Where are they starting? What are the first places we'll see this AI?
Well, the announcement points to immediate impacts, especially inside Linkspreed's own social networks that run on these Web4 and Trive platforms.
Oh, okay. Social networks.
Yeah, the idea seems to be using AI to make those online communities feel more engaging, safer, more vibrant is the word they use.
Safer is a big one. So enhanced moderation.
Absolutely. That's key. They're bringing in AI tools to help spot and deal with problematic content faster and, hopefully more accurately.
That's always the hope with AI moderation, though. Getting the nuance right is tricky.
It really is. But it's a clear step towards trying to create a safer space online within their ecosystem.
Sure. But it's not just about cleaning things up, is it? The announcement mentioned AI helping to actually build the network.
Yes, building connections between people. So think like AI helping you find other users who share your interests, or maybe suggesting groups that might be a good fit for you.
Or discovering content you might like.
Exactly. Tailored recommendations. It's about using intelligence to knit that social fabric a bit tighter on their platforms.
Okay, so AI inside the social parts for safety and connection. But you mentioned it's also about how the products themselves are presented, even before you join a community.
Right. This is sort of the AI on the front aspect. They're putting AI onto their websites, their interfaces, basically to improve how they show off their products.
So?
Well, AI could personalize what you see, maybe highlight the features that seem most relevant to your needs based on whatever data they have.
Yeah.
And even generating clearer, maybe more dynamic explanations of what these Web4 and Trive products actually do, making them less opaque.
Got it. So it helps you understand and use their stuff more easily, making it seamless.
That seems to be the goal.
So how are they actually doing this? What's the tech strategy?
It looks like a phased approach, which seems sensible. First off, they're plugging into existing powerful AI models that are already out there, using APIs.
Standard practice lets them move fast.
Exactly. Tap into proven capabilities right away, start getting those benefits.
But they're not just stopping there. The plan includes building their own AI, right? Tailored models.
Correct. They're quite ambitious about developing proprietary AI. They even hinted at one specific model name.
Oh, yeah.
The LSW4 Aero T5DB agent. Bit of a mouthful.
Huh, definitely. What does that suggest?
Well, building in-house lets them customize the AI for the specifics of Web4 and Trive. The name maybe suggests something focused on data management or automation within their network. Hard to say for sure yet.
But the really interesting part, maybe the most significant detail here, is what they plan to do with these future models.
You mean the open source commitment?
Yeah. They're saying these proprietary models they develop, including that LSW4 thing, they'll make them open source.
That is pretty fascinating, especially in this space. Their stated reason is fostering transparency, collaboration, basically letting developers anywhere build on what they create. Which
could potentially speed up innovation for decentralized web tech generally, not just for Linkspreed.
That's the potential implication, yes.
Okay, so let's recap this deep dive then. Linkspreed AI is here. It's focused squarely on their Web4 and Trive platforms.
Immediate focus areas are improving social network moderation, helping build connections within those networks.
And changing how their products are presented on the front end, making them clearer and more personalized.
And the strategy is smart. Start practical with APIs for existing AI, but then invest heavily in building their own tailored models, like that LSW4 Aero T5DB agent.
With that really notable promise to make those future models open source.
Right.
So the big picture they're painting is this move towards a smarter future for Web4 and Trive, more intuitive, more vibrant communities.
And crucially, a collaborative way forward for AI development, driven by that open source angle.
Which leads us to the final thought for you, the listener.
Yeah, think about this. Given Linkspreed's plan to open source its future AI, How might that actually shape the wider development of decentralized web tech?
What potential does that kind of open collaboration really unlock? Especially when you compare it to companies keeping their AI strictly proprietary in the web space.
Something definitely worth keeping an eye on as this all develops.